We have massive news for Avax and Pixelmon, while Steam just suffered a huge data breach impacting 89 million accounts, and then we gotta talk about this Solana game that just went viral. All of that and more in today's Gaming Daily, presented by Sequence, the official infrastructure of Gaming Daily. Also, I fixed my ISO because Peyton and others kept messaging me about it, so yeah, that happened. Pixelmon is officially teaming up with Avalanche, bringing their monster collecting universe to the Sea Chain. Starting with their mobile title Warden's Ascent, we actually playtested Warden's Ascent at Wolves Den, and it was one of the highest rated games of the week. Beautiful visuals, deep strategy, and people really seem to love it. This partnership is a big win for both sides, and just the beginning, as Pixelmon's other games will also be coming to Avax, and Julio mentioned their plans to upgrade to their own Avax L1 when the time comes, so that's a big deal. Congrats. Steam has suffered a data breach impacting over 89 million users, which is a significant cybersecurity incident. We already have reports of accounts being compromised, with the data now up for sale on the dark web. The breach includes sensitive information such as phone numbers, two-factor authentication codes, and message metadata, so if you haven't already, change your password right now, enable 2FA, and be careful with DMs from friends. Their accounts might be compromised. This is a massive breach, so be vigilant and protect yourself. In brighter news, Raiden just launched Kronicles Esports, starting with their Valorant team, partnered with Ronin, KGen, and Reverse Agency. This is one of the first grassroots Web3 gaming communities to spin up a legit esports team. Their roster includes 7 team members, and I'm probably gonna butcher their names, so I apologize in advance, but I want to give these guys shine. Shout out to Iris, Savano, RU, Digny, L, Aonix, and Dritch. Again, I apologize. They're rocking their new iconic Chronicles jerseys. Huge congrats to the team, Raiden, and Chronicles. I'm bullish on the future of Web3 gaming esports. I missed this story last week, but I wanted to cover it today. Paradise Tycoon unveiled their very own Layer 1 chain called Paradise Chain, built on Avalanche. It's focused on interoperability and a player-driven economy powered by the Moani token. They were just welcomed today to testnet by Ava Cloud, so that's why I wanted to give the update. And with Avax Summit kicking off next week, I expect more coming from this corner of the ecosystem. Shout out to OpenSea for continuing to spotlight Web3 gaming. This week they sat down with Coin Games, the team behind Project O, the digital trading card game reimagining characters like Winnie the Pooh and Robin Hood. In the interview, co-founder Kevin Lambert, who helped bring Solitaire to billions of people by the way, said gamers rejected blockchain early on because tech and finance came first, and they're building a game first experience and only using blockchain where it truly makes sense. Set to launch later this year on mobile and PC, Project O is teasing today their first public tournament and asking who wants to play, so go check that out if you're interested. Next up, Society's Allow-less mint for their Alts by Adidas collab sold out this morning in just 40 seconds. The supply was capped at 500 and has a floor price of 50 SWI or about $200, but trading is disabled until the mint finishes, so it's unclear what the true floor will be. But the public mint runs from May 16th to the 23rd, so put that on your radar if you're trying to snag one. Jonah Blake just dropped an unsponsored review of the SWI Play 0x1 gaming handheld from SWI and Playtron. It's not easy to get good reviews from Jonah, so this is notable and worth checking out if you're interested in the handheld. I've been covering the handheld for a while because, like Jonah says in the video, I too expect there to be an airdrop, just like the Solana phone, so yeah, go check that out. Let's talk about Noodle.gg. The Solana-based Slither.io clone just went viral with their announcement post getting 1.8 million views on Twitter. The game is pretty simple. Players pay soul to enter, and if you eat another snake, you take their soul. It's eat or be eaten, and in the first 24 hours, over $75,000 was wagered, and their meme coin Noodle surged to over $20 million market cap before settling down around 5 million. Despite some initial game bugs, the team is focused on creating a healthy game, making it more fun, and building utility for the coin. It's kind of a wild story, but I was fascinated by the virality, but we're gonna have to wait and see if they can find sustainability. Shout out to our guy Sanjay. He just joined Seedify as a curator for their permissionless launchpad. We love Seedify and Meta Alchemist, friends of the show, so massive congrats. But in other fun news, Sanjay, Eliza, and Yellow Panther dropped an interview with Yatsu from Animoca Brands, who we covered yesterday for their goal to go public on the New York Stock Exchange. In today's video, Yacht talks about Web3 gaming, tokens, GTA 6, and more. And you gotta give the guys bonus points for the Flip Cup segment. This is definitely worth the 10-minute watch. And in our last story, we have a quick hit from Luca Netz. He confirmed that Abstract's token is likely to come in Q4. That gives you plenty of time to keep farming XP and position yourself for the airdrop. The Abstract momentum is real, and people are starting to wake up to the opportunity. Today's video is brought to you by Sequence, the official infrastructure of Gaming Daily, and these guys just don't stop shipping. I can barely keep up with all the announcements. Today, they said goodbye to sign-in friction by adding login options for Twitch, Epic Games, and Facebook to their Sequence embedded wallets, making it easier for gamers to sign into new apps and showing that they've got the best tech in the game to meet gamers where they are. But it doesn't stop there. Their all-in-one developer platform makes infrastructure for Web3 games easy, so if you're building in Web3, you should build with Sequence. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new Gaming Daily, so stay tuned for that. Until then, stay humble and keep dreaming. Peace!